Have you ever got a baseball signed and when you got home you couldn't even tell who the autograph was from? Well, I talked to some D-backs players to see how they make their autographs stand out.
I think I take more time to do my signature than most guys. Usually some guys are just a couple scribbles.
I think it's uniquely terrible. Just kind of came to just a bunch of squiggly lines.
I'm not trying to do too much and just, make it look nice.
Well, no one else has my name, so I guess that gives it a little bit of uniqueness. Everyone always wants you to put your number just so they know who it is, but I figure if they can just read my name, they'd know who it is as well.
I just want to have something that I can do nice and quick.
I make my P and my O, my B, like my initials really big, and then I kind of just scribble stuff in between there.
Just a couple lines.
I make sure I have a P for my first name and a C for my last name, and there's a couple scribbles after that.
It's just kind of like a big C and a big O.
I think I'm pretty limited penmanship-wise, so there's nothing terribly cool or memorable about this signature.
Time to check in with some fans to see if they can recognize the autographs.
Yep. AJ Pollock.
That's 2.
That's Mark Trumbo.
Peralta.
And one stood out among the rest.
I saw Josh Colmenter.
Josh Colmenter.
Josh Colmenter.
I keep getting back to Josh Colmenter.
But then things got a little tough.
I have no idea. I don't know who that is.
My doctor's signature's on here.
Other than that, it's just a bunch of scribbles.
They need to learn how to write better.
Sometimes I'll give a quick glance and then, who's that?
Some players agree their teammates' signatures need some work, but most of the D-backs have made the effort to refine theirs.
And so it's definitely progressed from childish squibbly marks on a page to something that looks semi-professional, I guess.
And now it's just become the big CO, just to shorten it up a little bit.
Pretty average in the early days, and then I got reprimanded a little bit by a few teammates, Torrey Hunter being one of them. He just said, 20 years down the road, if a kid wants to look back on a signature you gave him and he can't read it, what good is it, And I was like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, so I try and make mine legible.
For others, it's something they thought about from the beginning.
In high school, I'd sit in there and sign my signature quite a bit.
Seeing my dad sign his signature and kind of copied him.
So to me, my signature, every time I sign it, it means, all that work I put in since I was a little kid, and, it definitely means a lot to me, so it's something I take a lot of pride in.
The players also recognize how important signing autographs is for the fans.
I'll make a point after I get done stretching to go over and get as many of the kids as I can, because I remember being that kid.
They like to get their favorite players on their jerseys, their shirts, or whatever they can, really, so it's a really good part of the game.
But I think it's great what the Diamondbacks do and allowing the fans to interact with the players and get autographs.
I do my best to try to sign for everyone I can and, definitely try to show them as much support as I can back.
Now, the next time you get a big leaguer to sign your baseball, you'll know what goes into their unique signature. At Salt River Fields, I'm Carrie Osep for ArizonaSports.com.